Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into all things health and wellness. Today's video is super important, especially for those of you trying to manage high cholesterol or just aiming for better heart health. We're talking about the 9 foods you should absolutely avoid if you have high cholesterol. These are the foods that sneakily raise your LDL bad cholesterol and can lead to heart disease and other health issues down the line. The good news? I've got some healthier alternatives for you, so you don't feel deprived while making smarter choices. Let's break it all down so you can live your healthiest life. Before we jump into the foods you need to avoid, let's start with the basics. What is cholesterol and why does it matter? Cholesterol is a type of fat that your body needs to function properly. It helps in making cells, hormones, and vitamin D, so you definitely need it, but in the right amounts. There are 2 types of cholesterol you need to know about. LDL cholesterol, low-density lipoprotein, often referred to as the bad cholesterol. This type builds up in your arteries, leading to plaque formation and narrowing of your blood vessels, increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular issues. HDL cholesterol, high-density lipoprotein, known as the good cholesterol. This type helps remove LDL cholesterol from your bloodstream, transporting it back to your liver, where it's broken down and removed from your body. The key is to keep LDL cholesterol levels low and HDL levels high. When LDL is too high, it leads to blockages in your arteries that can make it harder for blood to flow freely. And if your blood can't flow easily, your heart has to work extra hard, which over time can lead to serious problems. Diet plays a massive role in managing cholesterol levels. So, let's now dive into 9 foods you need to avoid, and I'll explain exactly why they're bad for your cholesterol, along with some healthy alternatives so you won't feel like you're missing out. We're starting with the big one, fried foods. I know, fried chicken, French fries, and donuts might be comfort food favorites, but they are terrible for your cholesterol levels. The issue? Trans fats and saturated fats that are found in fried foods can wreak havoc on your cholesterol. These unhealthy fats increase LDL cholesterol while simultaneously lowering HDL cholesterol, which is exactly what you don't want. The oils used to fry foods are often hydrogenated, meaning they contain trans fats, which are particularly harmful because they lead to inflammation in your blood vessels, making it easier for plaque to build up. Even if a restaurant or fast food joint claims to use healthy oils, the deep frying process itself often alters the fats in a way that makes them harmful. Plus, fried foods often pack in tons of calories, which can lead to weight gain, another risk factor for heart disease. What to eat instead? Air-fried versions of your favorite foods. Air fryers use hot air to create the crispy texture you love without drowning your food in oil. Baked or roasted vegetables like sweet potato fries or baked chicken strips. These alternatives provide the crispy texture without all the unhealthy fats. Try making your own oven-fried chicken using a whole wheat or almond flour coating to keep things healthier. Next up, we've got full-fat dairy products. This category includes things like whole milk, butter, cream, full-fat cheese, and ice cream. The problem with full-fat dairy products is their high levels of saturated fats, which raise LDL cholesterol levels. Saturated fats are solid at room temperature, and consuming too much of them can lead to plaque buildup in your arteries, making your heart work harder to pump blood through narrowed vessels. Over time, this leads to increased risks of heart attacks and strokes. I know it's hard to give up things like rich, creamy cheeses or full-fat ice cream, but the good news is there are so many great low-fat and plant-based alternatives that still taste amazing. Switch to low-fat or fat-free dairy products. You'll still get the nutrients without the heavy fat content. Consider plant-based milk alternatives like almond milk, coconut milk, or oat milk. These are often fortified with calcium and vitamins, so you won't be missing out on any essential nutrients. Try plant-based cheeses or reduced fat cheeses for your meals. These options have come a long way in taste and texture. If you find this video helpful and informative, please support the Healthy Pantry channel by leaving your comment below, liking this video, and subscribing for more daily health and nutrition tips. Who doesn't love a juicy steak or a hearty burger? Unfortunately, red meat, including beef, pork, and lamb, is packed with saturated fats. These fats can increase your LDL cholesterol, which leads to the hardening of arteries, atherosclerosis. Even worse are the processed forms of red meat, such as bacon, sausages, and hot dogs, which often contain additional harmful chemicals like nitrates and preservatives that increase heart disease risk even more. But don't worry, you don't have to give up all meat entirely. The key is moderation and choosing leaner cuts when possible. You can also explore plant-based proteins that offer the same satisfaction without all the harmful fats. Opt for leaner cuts of meat, such as chicken breast, turkey, or pork tenderloin. Try plant-based protein sources like lentils, beans, and tofu. They're high in protein and fiber, helping you feel full while keeping your heart healthy. If you're craving a burger, try a veggie burger or turkey burger instead of a beef patty. Let's dig deeper into processed meats like bacon, sausages, salami, hot dogs, and deli meats. These meats are convenient and often tasty, but they're loaded with saturated fats, sodium, and preservatives. What makes processed meats particularly dangerous is the high amount of nitrates and nitrites, which are used to preserve the meat and improve its color. Unfortunately, these chemicals are linked to increased risks of heart disease and even cancer. Not only that, but the sodium content in processed meats is off the charts, and high sodium intake can increase blood pressure, which is another significant risk factor for heart disease. Replace processed meats with grilled chicken or turkey slices. These are leaner, healthier proteins that still taste great on sandwiches or in salads. For breakfast, swap bacon or sausage for turkey bacon or even vegan sausage alternatives. Trust me, there are some delicious plant-based options out there. I know it's tough to say no to delicious baked goods like cakes, cookies, donuts, and pastries, especially when they look so tempting. But here's the thing. These sweets are often loaded with saturated fats and trans fats from ingredients like butter, shortening, and partially hydrogenated oils. These fats can raise your LDL cholesterol while also being low in essential nutrients. Many store-bought baked goods are made with refined sugars and white flour, which are quickly digested, leading to spikes in blood sugar. High blood sugar levels can, over time, lead to insulin resistance and increased risk of heart disease. While it's okay to enjoy an occasional treat, regular consumption of these foods can lead to weight gain, which makes cholesterol management even harder. Fortunately, there are ways to satisfy your sweet tooth while keeping your heart health in check. Make homemade baked goods using healthier ingredients like whole grain flour, coconut oil, and natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup. Choose fruit-based desserts or enjoy a piece of dark chocolate, 70% or higher cocoa content. Dark chocolate contains antioxidants that are actually good for your heart, but remember to eat it in moderation. Look for healthier snack bars made from nuts, seeds, and dried fruit instead of sugary cookies and cakes. Now, let's talk about eggs, specifically the egg yolk. Eggs are a great source of high-quality protein, but the yolk is high in dietary cholesterol. In fact, one egg yolk contains about 186 milligrams of cholesterol, which is more than half of the daily recommended intake for someone with high cholesterol. For years, there's been debate over whether eggs are bad for cholesterol, and while some research suggests that dietary cholesterol doesn't affect everyone the same way, if you have high cholesterol, it's smart to limit your intake. However, there's no need to completely give up eggs. The egg white is a cholesterol-free, high-protein option that you can eat freely. Plus, there are plenty of cholesterol-free egg substitutes available that work just as well in recipes. Use egg whites or egg substitutes in your cooking and baking. They're versatile and contain all the protein without the cholesterol. Try making a tofu scramble as a plant-based alternative to scrambled eggs. It's a fun, nutritious twist on breakfast. If you want a yolk but are concerned about cholesterol, consider limiting yourself to one whole egg a few times a week and supplement with additional egg whites to bulk up your meal. Additionally, I know fast food is super convenient, especially when you're on the go, but unfortunately, it's loaded with saturated fats, trans fats, and sodium. Whether you're grabbing a burger, pizza, or a fried chicken sandwich, these meals are often calorie-dense and nutrient-poor, making them a recipe for disaster if you're trying to manage your cholesterol. Most fast food is fried in unhealthy oils, and even the healthier-sounding options like salads are often topped with fatty dressings that add to your cholesterol problems. And let's not forget the fries, milkshakes, and other indulgences that often come with your meal, they can quickly send your daily cholesterol intake skyrocketing. If you have to eat out, opt for a grilled chicken sandwich instead of fried. Most fast food chains offer healthier grilled options. Choose a side salad with vinaigrette dressing instead of fries, and make sure the salad doesn't come loaded with cheese or bacon. Better yet, prep some simple homemade meals in advance so you're not tempted to hit the drive-thru. What's more, you might be surprised to see shellfish like shrimp, crab, and lobster on this list, but these tasty sea creatures can be surprisingly high in cholesterol. For example, a 3-ounce serving of shrimp contains around 150 milligrams of cholesterol, which is more than half of your daily recommended intake if you're trying to manage high cholesterol. While shellfish can be a good source of protein and other nutrients, it's important to consume them in moderation if you're concerned about cholesterol. Fortunately, not all seafood is created equal. There are plenty of other heart-healthy fish options that provide essential omega-3 fatty acids, which are actually good for your heart and can help lower your LDL cholesterol levels. Focus on eating fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, which are rich in omega-3s. These healthy fats can help lower LDL cholesterol and raise HDL cholesterol. If you love shellfish, try to limit your intake to once or twice a month and avoid adding rich, buttery sauces that increase the fat content. Last but not least, let's talk about margarine. You might think it's a healthier alternative to butter, but many types of margarine, particularly stick margarine, contain trans fats, which are some of the worst fats for your cholesterol levels. Trans fats raise LDL cholesterol while lowering HDL cholesterol, making them a double threat to your heart health. Instead of using margarine, try cooking with heart-healthy oils like olive oil or avocado oil. These oils are rich in monounsaturated fats, which actually help lower LDL cholesterol and can protect your heart. Use soft margarine that's labeled trans fat-free, or better yet, switch to olive oil or avocado oil for cooking and spreading. Try nut butters like almond butter or peanut butter as a tasty, healthy alternative to margarine or butter on toast or in recipes. So there you have it, folks. By reducing your intake of these foods and swapping them out for healthier options, you'll be taking an important step toward lowering your cholesterol, improving your heart health, and living a longer, healthier life. Remember, small changes can lead to big results over time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another heart-healthy tip. Drop a comment below and let me know which food is the hardest for you to give up and how you're planning to tackle it. Thank you for joining us here at the Healthy Pantry. We hope you found the information valuable and inspiring. Remember, your health is a journey, and we are here to guide you every step of the way. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.